We can go in there dressed in Brooks Brothers, or I can go in there with a face mask and flippers on. It's the ads that make them go, oh shit. Well, advertising is a bitch. Dog Eat Dog is that kind of world, and I thought of a really cool logo. So, Dog Eat Dog. There you go.
We don't want to play God. We just want to do good work. You know, and it's sitting down, thinking, taking time and saying, okay, what do you think about this? And it's just bouncing ideas off of each other. Tossing the football around, thinking of just the weirdest things, writing it down for about 2 days, and then clearing the clutter. What will break? Will this work?
When we first started out, we went the traditional route, you know, Fortune 500 companies or whatever, and we tried to do work for them. But between the marketing managers, the bureaucracy, the approval levels, it just wasn't something we were into. I had already made up my mind to want to work for nonprofits. Nonprofits are a service industry. They really are. They provide a service, just like McDonald's or anyone else. Find out the truth about the brand, not the unique selling proposition, because I don't think there is a unique selling proposition anymore, because any selling proposition can be duplicated, airbags on up. But there is a truth, not truth in advertising, but a truth about the way the brand or the service relates to their target market or the consumer.
The attention of our work has been positive, which we love. But it isn't so much that our work stands for us. We also want them to know that this kind of work can be done. We can break through the clutter. You know, people who actually sit down and go back to common sense ideas and theories can do something really creative, really simple, without having to, like, make all this fluff.
So it's just taking the truth about society and the way they react to things and actually translate it into a simple idea that'll promote the client. I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm just letting it roll on its own. To send out press releases? Great, just contribute to the pile on editors' desks. No, we tricked them. We took our posters, which we're doing a whole campaign on this, and we put them on beer bottles. And we put these in a paper bag, and we delivered them by hand to all the newspapers. We had a list of editors and contributing writers and so on and so forth. About 150, 200 people got deliveries. How did we get through? With your friendly diner guest receipt. No, you don't need an ID card if you have a $1, see, $1 diner check stub. Put them in the bag. For all you young kids wanting to play practical jokes.
Don't try this at home, we're professionals.
And the fact that we look like delivery boys anyway.
It worked lovely. We cut through the clutter. We thought of something very basic, six-pack lunch. It clicked. It worked together. The great part was, with the Alcoholism Council, they let us, we have to give them the credit. They let us run with what we wanted.
And I'd like to just point out one thing, though, and I'm only pointing this out because big budgets really annoy me. I mean, like, we did this. This was done, including truck rental, 4 parking tickets, for under $25,000. Under. So all I'm trying to get at is you don't need a big budget. You just need a big idea. You asked the question. Stop.
Ted and I aren't the average Joes. Let's just put it that way. I mean, we've seen a lot for our we've seen a lot for our age, for what we've done, from what we've been around with. It's just opening your eyes and being exposed to everyday life. You know, it's not living in a shell.
As long as I can pay my rent and do good work, I'm fine.
If he wants to park cars on weekends just for fun, just because he wants to, me personally, I'll go back to teaching Sunday school or something like that. I mean, it's not the money. We like what we're doing. This to us is fun.